Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Gminers here, and in this video we have a full guide to the brand new Ghosts of the Deep dungeon, so let's get straight into it. Okay, so starting things off, you're going to be loading in and need to locate, then complete mechanics revolving around a ritual site. You can sparrow around here as well, and you're mostly dealing with trash ads and some Lucent Hive light bearers, which are pretty easy to deal with, so having an eager edge sword is doable and helps you move around quickly too. Very simply, your goal is to find runes that are located around the arena here and kill ads located at them. When you go and get to a rune, it's going to have a very distinct symbol as well. It's floating and it's glowing green, and there will only ever be one located around the arena at any given time. So make sure when you get there and you're clearing ads that you remember that symbol, which won't be hard because for each rune set that you're doing, there's going to be 3 runes all with the same symbol. So you're going to see it 3 different times and it's pretty impossible to not memorize by that point. So you're going to go to the first rune and then clear ads, then run to the second rune, clear ads there, and then on the third and final rune that you clear ads on, there will also be a light bearer that spawns in. And as I mentioned, every time this will be the exact same rune symbol. From here, after killing the light bearer, you're going to get a text prompt saying that a Veil Weaver wizard is revealed. Go back to the ritual site, kill the wizard, grab the deep sight orb that it drops, then in the ritual site, just interact with the statue that shows your symbol. Very simply repeat this 4 times and the door will open, leading to the next encounter. Also do note that this can have the exact same symbol over and over again. Just keep going, do it 4 total times. If you get a repeat symbol, it doesn't mean that you've messed something up. After opening the first door for the entrance part, there is a massive underwater jumping puzzle between the entrance encounter and the first real encounter. So if you do need that, I will have the full routing sped up and trimmed a bit at the very end of the guide. There will also be chapters, so just skip around if you need that right now. With that out of the way, in the very first real encounter, you are fighting Ektar, the Shield of Savathun, which is actually a very simple boss fight with 3 simple steps. So step number 1 is to kill the 3 Blistered Knights that spawn in around the arena, which should then spawn an Ogre, so kill that Ogre too. Step 2 is the hardest part, but it's still extremely simple. The Ogre dying should then spawn in Deep Sight at the center of the arena, where you'll then be able to see 3 symbols located on the wall. There could be 2 on one side, 1 on the other side, and I think all 3 can also spawn on the same side. So make sure to note all 3 of your symbols. Then from here, you just need to drop down into the water via the holes in the ground. In the water, rotate around to find your 3 symbols. Then just interact with them, because interacting spawns a light bearer up top for you to go and kill. Also, do note that some symbols can be hard to find, and some are also located towards the center of the arena, so don't just rotate around the outer wall. Then, once all 3 are hit, come back up, kill the light bearers, and you should be getting the Vestige buff. Take this buff and dunk it at a statue, which then needs to be done 3 times, once for each light bearer. So in short, you're grabbing Deep Sight, looking at and then hitting 3 symbols underwater. You're going to come up and kill 3 light bearers, then dunk 3 times. Finally, for step number 3, dunking that final time is going to spawn a Well Keeper where you spawn in originally. It's down towards the center bottom of the arena. Killing that is going to drop an aura, which you can stand in to then rip off the boss's shield. Then with the shield off, you can just do damage to its actual health bar, and that's it. Super simple encounter. Just repeat this whole process for multiple damage phases. For the very final boss, the mechanics are extremely similar with some slight additions. To start off, you're going to want to go and grab Deep Sight, which is going to spawn in random areas towards the bottom of the arena. With Deep Sight, you'll then be able to see a triangle formed between your 3 plates. These are the 3 plates that you need to use for the encounter, but there are more than 3 plates total, and these change after each damage phase, so the ones you get are always going to be random. From here, stand in each plate location 1 at a time, and then kill a knight named Vorlog, risen in Heresy. The knight shouldn't need to be in the plate as long as you are in the plate when you kill it, but I could be wrong. Also, you know you are in the plate correctly because you're standing inside of a glowing green ring. Doing this will then spawn a hive symbol at the top of that plate that you're standing under, with a circle somewhere else around the arena that is floating. From here, go and get Deep Sight 1 more time, and then shoot through that green ring to hit the symbol, which then reveals that plate's symbol above it. And then make sure you just do this 1 time for all 3 of your plates. I know that sounds like a lot, but once again, in short, you're grabbing Deep Sight to locate the 3 plates that you need, then go and stand in one of those plates, kill a knight while standing in it, grab Deep Sight again, then line up and shoot the symbol through the circle to reveal that plate's symbol, and then repeat, doing it once for all 3 of your plates. Once all 3 of your symbols are known and they're above the plates that you need to deposit at, all you need to do is collect the symbols from the light bearers, which again gives you that vestige buff that needs to be dunked. Light bearers are going to be located in 3 spots around the arena, where you need to go through a swimming section to get to each of their rooms. There is a wizard on the right, a knight on the left, and then an acolyte on the top of the arena. Killing it is going to give you the vestige buff, as I mentioned, and you do want to first note the symbol that you have, since when killing it, it's going to go away. After you note your symbol and kill it and get the vestige buff, you're then going to return to the arena, grab Deep Sight one more time, and dunk in the correct location. Your symbol will match up with one of the symbols above a plate in case that's not already abundantly clear. Once all 3 symbols have then been dunked, each plate will have a buff on it, or that aura again, that lets you damage the boss's shield, like from the previous encounter. You only need to be on 1 plate, you don't need to use all 3, they're just at all 3 for your convenience. Then from there, DPS the boss, and repeat everything for multiple damage phases to complete the dungeon. As promised, here is the main underwater jumping puzzle. It's at 400% speed exactly, so if you want, you can just drop to like half or a quarter speed if you need to see something in full detail slowly, but after watching it back myself, even at the 4 times speed, it's pretty easy to follow. There is another section after the first boss as well, but it's super straightforward. This one is just aids, so I wanted to give you guys the full POV. Anyways, that's all for this video. I hope this guide helps you guys out. As always, have a good one. Peace.